Well, hello everyone. This is my first live in the new home studio. Has this started? It's all a bit new to me. Right. Right. I can't believe I'm waiting for the adverts. Like I say, you're going to have to bear with me because this is all a bit new to me. But, well, there's nobody on the live chat, which I'm not expecting too many people to arrive today, as this is my first travel chat. I thought I'd let you know what I've been up to, let you know what I'm planning on doing with the channels even. And if anyone pops into the chat and says hello, we can talk about holidays and travel and flights and cruises and all sorts of lovely stuff like that. But where have I been? What have I been doing? Well, basically last year, I don't know if you follow the channel, I had a DVT, deep vein thrombosis blood clot. And that then went post-thrombotic. So it restricted my travel a lot. Legs getting better, got to lose some weight, which I should do anyway. But basically, I thought, what can I do? One, we're going to be doing some lives. So I'm going to be doing a live chat from the studio. Built the studio. Now, this was originally a COVID project. More as a bit of fun. So I've got this panel, which I picked up on eBay. It was about £70. Behind it is a TV screen. We are not really on an aeroplane. I guess you've worked that one out yourselves. If I lean to my side, you can see the backdrop of the plane. Now, I was looking for a poster, a big size A0 poster of the interior of an aircraft cabin. I couldn't find any. You can find them of the cockpit, but that backdrop like that you couldn't find. So last year when I did a few short haul flights, I got on the plane early, took some high-res shots, and I created my own backdrop poster, which is for sale on the shop, which we will come to in a moment. I'll put a link in the comments after this video is posted. And you want a backdrop, I've got various interiors now, but if you want a backdrop, you can get that. So that's the studio. Chair I'm sat on. I bought this online, paid about £240 for it. There's a video on my TikTok channel, which shows you around the setup and takes away all the magic. Not that there's that much magic, to be honest. But we have... So, TikTok channel, that's a good thing. So, I started a TikTok channel. That has got 12,500. Now, that is where most of my plane spotting and flight action is on TikTok. I've also started another TikTok channel, which has about 160 people. I need that to get to 1,000. So, if you're on TikTok, go over to TikTok, search Some Bloke Who Travels a Lot. And there's two channels. One's plane spotting, one's travel. Follow both of them. But I need the travel channel. Followed, I need 1,000 to go live. So over on YouTube, I've obviously got the main channel, which I'm chatting to you now on. Some Bloke Who Travels a Lot. I'm thinking of Thursday mornings at 11 o'clock for a coffee morning travel chat. That is sort of the plan. There's also now Some Bloke Plane Spotting, which is very much a hobby of mine. Never really had intentions of doing live streaming because people like Airliners Live do it so much better than I can do it. So if you want live streaming, plane spotting, go over to Airliners Live. If you want to talk nonsense about travel, join me Thursday mornings at 11 o'clock. What else have I been doing? Well, I built the website, somebloke.co.uk, which I've now hooked up through affiliate links with some of the world's biggest travel companies, likes of Qatar, Air France, Sandals Holidays, EasyJet, Jet2, and all their latest offers I publish daily on the website. You can also get that information as a free newsletter. Just sign up on the website. I only send the newsletter out once a week. No spamming, doesn't get sold to third parties, none of that nonsense. Just the best travel offers I've posted that week go out to your newsletter on a Sunday morning. Sort of the travel supplement Sunday papers in 2024. Also on the website, lots of travel essentials, things that I travel with, my camera kit, of course, and other essentials, VPNs, eSIMs, the right bag, the right shoes, packing the wrong shoes. I sound like a woman now, well, that's a bit sexist, but packing the wrong shoes for a holiday can ruin it. So lots of tips like that. Also, I've published quite a unique travel directory which links to airlines, cruise ships, ferry companies, hotels. Now that doesn't sound particularly unique, but the link doesn't take you to the home page of the website. It takes you directly to their special offers page and fare finder pages. Now, sometimes those pages aren't exactly easy to find. Well, they are now. Somebloke.co.uk. Pop over there. Oh, we've got 4 people watching. Hello, everybody. If anyone wants to say hello in the chat, please say hello. You got any questions on travel? I'm in 62 countries. I used to have a British Airways Gold card, so that would pretty much class me as a frequent flyer. If you want to ask anything about the setup that I've got here, feel free to. So yeah, so the website's built. I'm going to do some more work on affiliate marketing if anyone's looking to get into travel affiliate marketing. And I've just finished the shop where you will find lots of backdrops like this. If you want your own studio or something like that, or you just want a big picture of an aircraft interior. That's in the shop. Is there anything I've missed out? No, I think that's about it for now. So, let's have a bit of water. Now this was an idea, because when I set up the posters, obviously the poster companies do lots of merch, and I was looking at silly designs. I do think a water bottle is now essential. I was in Zurich and the water was €7 a bottle, but there are lots of places to fill up a bottle. I won't be selling this because you can buy these metal bottles. I do think the metal bottle's brilliant because you can put hot, you can put a cup of tea in there, take it on the plane. You can put your water in there, which is essential. But these are about £10–12 on Amazon. By the time I bought this, had something printed, whether it's the Sunbloke logo or on this one I put plain fuel H2O, which I thought was mildly amusing. And by the time you've had it shipped to you, it's over £20. And if I want to earn a couple of pounds out of it, you're at £25 for something you can buy on Amazon for £12. So yes, I'm selling the posters and I will be selling some other merchandise. There is a t-shirt on there. I'm not sure what you think of it, but go and have a look. All the links, like I said, are in my bio on here, and I'll put them in the comments later. So that is where we're at. But I won't be selling overpriced water bottles, although it's a very good bottle. Buy it on Amazon. It's about £12. So where are we? 4 people. Is anyone going to say hello? Can you hear me? Is my microphone working, or am I just sat here miming to you and you haven't got a clue what I'm saying? So if somebody would just put in the chat whether you can hear me or not. No? Oh. 5 people. Oh, this is getting exciting when I get to double figures. So if anyone wants to know what's going on here, this is an aircraft panel. I bought this on eBay a few years ago. As I said earlier, I bought this more as a lockdown project, something to do. Bought the panel. I bought the chair from an aircraft specialist, but the panel was just, I found it on eBay. Behind this is an ordinary TV screen. It's a HD 2K screen. And then there's an old Mac computer of mine. It was a Mac Server 2012. And that is just playing a video. Now, all this footage I have filmed on real live aeroplanes. And yep, all good. So, P. Curtis, first person in the chat. Welcome. Thank you. Mr. Curtis, anybody got any travel questions? As I said, loads of travel experience, some of it completely useless, but you never know. Please ask away. So I said, yeah, there's a TV panel there, and this footage I filmed, it's various flights. It's deliberately meant, like, so here it kind of does look like we're in a plane, but as you see as this goes through, I think at one point there's a kangaroo goes past and there's a bloke cleaning the window, and there's lots of planes really close up, because I don't want people coming in and going, oh, that's fake, it's so terrible, that's fake. So I've made it look like it's fake. I mean, it's got the feel of an aeroplane, but we can all tell it's not real. So, where is everybody from? When I say everybody, I mean all 5 of you. 5 very valuable and wonderful people. But if anyone wants to tell me in the chat where you're watching from, and if I've been there, I'll tell you what I think about it. No? Is anybody going to say anything? This is the thing, is my first sort of live chat on camera. Hi Dunster, how are you? Where are you from? Where is everybody from? I'm currently in Lancashire with a bad leg, but I have travelled a bit. I think my favourite city is Lisbon, but I love exploring European cities. Rome with the history, the Colosseum. Vicky's from sunny Manchester. Well, it's not sunny in Blackburn, so you've obviously nicked all the northern sun. Dunster, is that BKK as in Bangkok? Now, I've flown into Bangkok many times. I've spent a few short Faversham. Could I do a video on the Tier Point run and how you would book it? There is a Tier Point run video. There's several on the channel. So if you just search for Tier Point, basically there's a guide which was done with screenshots and showing the 160 Tier Point destinations. Very quickly, the 160 Tier Point destinations on a European short-haul flight, British Airways will give you 40 Tier Points either way. However, the slightly longer ones like Marrakesh, Madeira, Istanbul, they double that up to 80. So you can get 160 Tier Points. And the weird ones like Sofia, Bucharest, Albania, they can be really, really cheap. Suffolk Coast, Rachel. I used to live in a town called Laxfield, which we used to go to. Oh, what's the place with the famous fish and chip shop? So there. So I will be doing, and I've been talking with another creator, a gold card chase. When the leg gets a bit better, I'll be back out probably January, but the sooner I can get out, the better. And we will be doing 160 Tier Point runs, 280 Tier Point flights. That's sort of when a flight with Qatar Airways from Qatar to Doha, return will give you 280 points. Now, that can get quite pricey in business class, but the way you get around that is you book economy and you wait for them to send you a bid. Now, I've literally had bid offers the morning of the flight. Well, they're not bid offers. It's not Star Alliance's bid offers. One World, you get fixed prices. But I've picked up business class flights with Qatar. The best one was Bangkok. So you're part of the world, Dunster. Bangkok to Doha. And I paid £250 for the upgrade. I have paid £950 for an upgrade on the A380. That was that same trip. That was from Doha back to London. I've also had with Qatar, and it happened to me twice last year, I got 2 upgrades, one on the A380 and one on the 777. In fact, that could well be, on the screen there, this is my free upgrade. Chaps pouring Gossé champagne, and that was a free upgrade. So got to the gate, it went beep, and it was, would you like to be, you've been upgraded, Mr. Jones. And I said, thank you very much. So what are your thoughts on BA year reset to always April? I think I might have been a bit annoyed if I was in the program, if I'd not had a year off. Because I've had the year off and I went from gold, and then I did manage to get 600 and keep silver, and it's soft landing. 30th of January, I'll be going down either to bronze or nothing. So for me, I'm starting afresh. So I'm sort of, in one sense, I'm a newbie. I'm a very experienced newbie on it. I think if I was chasing my points, because my year end was May the 8th. So if I was chasing that, and I've always cut it to the wire, I've always had to do flights at the end of the year. So if this year, I'd have been really annoyed with it. I don't know why BA seems to just do stuff that they don't need to do because it's only ever going to annoy people. So I'm not massively impressed with the BA change, but personally, I haven't really gone into it because it's not massively changing my world. You know, I will be January. I'd love to get gold again, but I don't know if I'll get there this year. So it might be a case of push to, mine's March the 31st, so April. Push to get 600 points between January and the end of March. Do that with 160 tier point flights. And then in 2025, the rest of the year from March to March, is go back for gold. And who knows, maybe one day, if the channel grows, that I can get to the dizzy heights of, I think, is it 5,000 points? 5,000 points to get the Premier card. Because I'm yet to go in the Concord room. Being that, and I think it's the irony, I don't know if, I presume Dunster's use quite a few of the lounges if you're interested in the points chasing. And P. Curtis on the points run. The irony of the first class lounge at Heathrow is nobody in the first class lounge is flying first class. The only people in the first class lounge are British Airways gold card holders and One World Emerald card holders, which is the equivalent. Because if you've got a British Airways first class ticket, you can go, the holiday points. That's been extended this year. So I will be booking some of those holidays. What I plan to do is the 160 tier point routes with 5 days and do as many of those as I possibly can. That is my plan. I will throw in some upgrades from Manchester down to London, as Manchester's really my home airport, but obviously if you're messing about with BA, you've really got to get down to London. But yeah, so the first class lounge, which is wonderful. Quite a few videos on the channel about the first class lounge and mooching around. But if you've got a British Airways first class ticket, you have access to the Concord lounge. And I'm pretty sure if you've got a Qantas or a Qatar first class ticket, you've got access to the first class lounge. Now, Terminal 5 is obviously the home to BA, but if you are on a points chase from Heathrow, have a look at the British Airways flights from Terminal 3. If you've got a gold card, you can access 8 lounges. And the Cathay Pacific lounge is brilliant. The Cathay Pacific lounge has got a sit-down restaurant. The American, they've now got a first-class section, and that's got a sit-down restaurant. And if you go over to the channel, it was my final, not my final day, but my final day but one of having a gold card. And I just booked a ticket to Marseille and went into Terminal 3, and I did all 8 lounges. Cathay Pacific for lunch. Currently, so you've got gold at the moment, but you'll be sure. Which is your main airport? Do you fly out of Heathrow? Is that where you regularly fly from? Yeah, but Terminal 3, brilliant. Lots of lounges. And watch the video, it's on the channel, of me going around all the lounges. I got quite tipsy. I got drunk, in fact. Um, I had afternoon tea. I had 2 lunches. I had a lot. Short of 700 points by November. Basically, I think if you look, I do a 5-night that Dunster talked about. If you've got 5 nights that you can spare, and I get a 5-night holiday in, and that is going to give you straight away on a 160 tier point destination. That's going to give you 320 tier points. So that's almost halfway there. So if you were to do 2 of those and then any short haul flight, so 320 plus 320 is 640, and then any other short haul flight, Madrid, Barcelona, will get you back to 700. London Heathrow to Bangkok in premium economy. Now, if you are a gold card holder at the moment and you're flying to Qatar, like I said, last year I got a couple of upgrades for free. And also when they were offering the paid ones, I actually flew on the A320 with Qatar. Their business class is excellent on an A320. Full flatbed, full meal. And of course, there is a video on the channel. But I paid £400 for that, and I got the full 140 tier points for that route. So that worked out quite lowish for, you got the business class experience, and then what's that work out, about £2.90, something like that, a tier point. I believe there's a flight with flying from Hawaii, and if you do a route with American Airlines, you can pretty much get a gold card on one trip. I may mess about with something like that next year. But yeah, Qatar has no premium economy, which, as I said, is a good thing, because if you book an economy ticket, the only upgrade that you're offered is to business class. And if you get it for free, brilliant. And if not, you actually get business class points if you've got an upgrade. So last year and the year before, when I was flying to Malaysia and to Bangkok through Doha, I used Qatar. I mean, obviously, there was no BA direct flights. I think BA were flying into Singapore and KL. But you ended up getting more points. Plus the better upgrade. Because if you're in economy with British Airways and they upgrade you, you're only ever going to get upgraded one cabin. So if you're with British Airways and you get an upgrade, I will tell you about the set in a moment. If you're getting an upgrade with British Airways, you're only going to go to premium economy, which is lovely. And I've had two freebies twice. One operational and one just because they were being nice to me. I was chatting to customer service to see if they got, if my seat had 3 seats empty. I was flying on a 787 to Dubai. And I wanted to make a video about the economy flatbed. And yeah, and so I was chatting and she said, well, at the moment there's this row. I said, can you block a seat up, block the seats off? She said, we'll do that. And then she said, call me back a bit later on. And I got an upgrade. And actually on my boarding pass says, Mr. Jones, please enjoy your upgrade. The other upgrades I've had, of course, the only free upgrades you get are operational upgrades. You know, they need to push the plane forward. So if you're with British Airways and you're in economy, you get pushed into premium economy. Someone from premium economy gets into business, and if it's a full class aeroplane, somebody from business might get put into first class. So the set, I did that at the start of the video. So if you're actually watching this not live, then basically I'm going to repeat what I said earlier. So I originally set this up as as kind of a lockdown project. Something to play around then. And the chair, he says, let me step away and you can see the chair. Now that is a full aircraft seat, not sure where it's from. It's quite a big seat, so it's old. They don't make them like this anymore in economy. It's got the tray table on the back, and it's raised up on a bit of oak. And I paid About £240 for the chair, which came from an aircraft conversion company that makes furniture and stuff like that, which I haven't got the details. And I'd love to be reviewing the Etihad suite. The residence. Yeah, I nearly had a chance at Singapore, but I'll come to that in a minute. I'm just going to finish off the set. So the panel, I just found it on eBay. It was about £70, and it shipped. So it was all pretty straightforward. Behind the panel, what you're seeing on the screen here, as I said, this is footage that I filmed, and it's deliberately meant to sort of sometimes look like I'm on a plane and sometimes that it's fake, because I don't want people thinking I'm trying to con you that I'm on a plane, even though we can all tell this isn't real. It's a TV, and I picked the TV up from Cash Converters, and I paid about £100 for it. And after a while, it broke. And I Googled it and Googled it and Googled it, and basically it's a write-off. But I found that it needed one component inside replaced. So I found that on eBay for £30. On iFixit, I found the instructions. So for one day only, I became a TV repairman. I fixed that telly. I'm very proud of that. I must dash, thanks for the live video. Keep the videos coming. I'm looking at 11 o'clock every Thursday at the moment. Might be doing a bit more regular, might do some random stuff as it is. But thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for being the first person to say something in chat, which was wonderful. Yeah, so the footage is all footage I filmed, sitting on the right-hand side of a plane and getting the footage to go up there. Behind me, now, this poster, try and Google it. You cannot, you think on the internet in 2024 or 2021 when I did this, that you could easily buy an aircraft interior poster. No, you can get cockpit posters, but to get that backdrop, which I think is perfect for anyone who wants to do a studio, or if you just want the interior of a plane on a wall for whatever reason. So I realised I had to take my own. The gold card, Group 1, boarding first, pushing past all the old people with children and everything, get on the plane first and get that shot. And that was taken with an iPhone 14 Pro. And I've got a few other ones. I've got a really good one of a Malaysian Airlines 737, and that is it's on the shop. So you can't get to it from the website. Well, you can. I'll put the link on as soon as I can, and I'll put the link in the comments. The link is on my bio here, so if you go to my link tree, you'll find all my stuff, everything I get up to. Well, nearly everything I get up to. Yeah, so I think that's it. And yeah, so the TV screen is powered by an old Mac I had, a Mac 2012 server. And I have my table. Will that come into camera shot? No, but there is a table there, which I can keep my very overpriced water bottle on. Etihad, the residence. It's got to be done, hasn't it? Yeah, I think it's gonna. I think I'm at least a year away, maybe 2. Need to sell an awful lot of posters to get in there. Yeah, I just think it's kind of the ultimate thing in the sky. And to be honest, I would much rather fly on the Etihad residence than fly in a private jet. You know, I think I'd like to pick up a private jet flight, but maybe one of those reposition ones where you can take a few friends, and maybe we'll do it as a competition in the channel. Need to win the lottery. Yeah, well, we'll do a competition and we'll get on a private jet. You can get these flights for about 1,600 quid. Of reposition flights. We'll fly down to Nice or somewhere like that, and then all come back EasyJet. That's at least a year away as well, but I think that'd be a really, really cool idea and a bit of fun. The one that I was nearly looked at doing was the Singapore Airlines suite, because obviously if you're booking from London to Singapore in their suite, you're talking 10,000 plus. I do have a bit of Star Alliance status and credit with Lufthansa, but I'm saving that up because I want to fly on the 747 in the bubble, because I flew on the BA 747 but never got to fly in the bubble. So I would very much like to do that. God, I've been talking for 29 minutes non-stop, which is brilliant because I'm, thank you very much for asking me a few questions. So yeah, paying for that Etihad suite, Singapore suite, it's a lot of money, and I don't know if they let you bid on it. So I kind of like have to. My first priority is to get the gold card back with BA, and then I think the situation is, I think to get in there, unless I win the lottery with Rachel, then yeah, I need to. I need to chase an awful lot of points. I've seen a lot of videos of people doing it with points and getting it down to. It's never really affordable, is it? Unless you're very wealthy, which I'm not. But yeah. So those are my three go-tos that I'm really looking. They're on my bucket list to fly, which is the Singapore suite, the Etihad Residence, and the bubble, the humble business class on Lufthansa. I think the creator did bid for the suite. So, is that Singapore Star Alliance? Is that Etihad Star Alliance? Must be. I have bid. My first posh flat seat business class experience was with Etihad. I'd gone to Abu Dhabi on a really cheap flight just for some sun. This was before I was vlogging. I think it was like 2014, and they opened up a bid, and it was the first time I'd seen bidding, and that was £500 that I bid and got the Etihad experience, which was magical. And that of course, anyone who's done it, once you're flying in that situation, it's so difficult to go back. Best bid was the BA website is going to pot. It's never been that great, to be honest. The best bid are G&Airs. It was only a short flight from Rhodes to Athens, but I got the business class upgrade for £20, €25. Put the slider right to the bottom and got that. I found the BA website can be so frustrating. And when you're using their card payments, if you're using, you basically got the colour of your a Visa debit should just be a Visa debit, but no, you've got to do this, you've got to do that, you've got to put it in. If you put it in wrong, you go back to start again. I used to have a company selling VPNs, so quite often I had a VPN on. You have a VPN on, of course, a VPN will give you a different price, but when you get to checkout, something's gone wrong. And I found that it quite frustrating. And when I think what's really annoying, it's quite a complicated process. You are booking an airline ticket or multiple airline tickets, but when the other airlines don't mess about. I was on Qatar looking for a flight for a friend of mine. Oh, by the way, Qatar, I've got a 20% off flash sale today. You can go to my website, somebloke.co.uk, and if you click on the link from there, it's an affiliate link, and I get, I think, 2% commission. So please do that. But if not, and you're listening and you're looking for a Qatar flight, but you need to book today or tomorrow morning, there's about 1 day and 15 hours left on it when I put the video up. It's 20% off, and the promo code is PCJune. Wasn't the police officer in the bill called June? But she wouldn't have been a PC, would she? She'd have been WP. June Ackland, that was it. She'd have been WPC, wouldn't she? But it's not. The code is not WPC. It is PC June. So if anyone's interested in that. What annoys you about, Dunster, what annoys you about the BA website? The one thing about the BA website that does annoy me is they've got a cheap flight finder, right? And it's really useful, and it does log in issues. I've had that. I log in with my frequent flight, my exec club number, and sometimes it just keeps throwing me out. So I don't know if you're doing with the exec number. Maybe it's better to use the email. I don't know. I haven't tested. But yeah, they're Fare Finder where you can look, and if you're looking for the 160 tier points, I'm not. I'm always book direct. Always book direct. I'm a big fan with that. I don't. Trailfinder's excellent company, and I've made a video about booking direct, and it's just like, you're on the flight. You're booking forms with the company, the aeroplane that you're flying with, and to me, it's the same with hotels. I used to use. I'm not going to mention the name, but you will have heard of these names of booking companies, and it happened to me at least 3 times. Arriving at the hotel, and they've no booking. And you've already paid the booking company, so I want to check in my room. They now want to take a second payment. You get it all back eventually, but that's frustrating. And one time I checked into a hotel, I got my printout and got to the hotel, and they said, "We haven't got your reservation, we're fully booked." So yeah, I'm big one for booking direct. If I'm searching for flights, I'll always use Skyscanner, and Google Flight Search is excellent now. And then go direct to the website. And often when you're using Skyscanner, you see these great flights, and if you follow the link all the way through, all of a sudden the price changes. So yeah, it's great. They're great resources for finding what you're looking for. Not as good a resource, of course, as the Sunbloke Special Travel Directory on sunbloke.co.uk, which, of course, you all need to be rushing over to. That's there. And yeah, you don't get any points. I have booked, this is years ago when I first started blogging, I did book, I think it was with Expedia. And Expedia let me put my frequent flyer number in. If you were within 6 months and you've got your ticket number, which you should have the proper ticket number, even though if you book with Trailfinders, you should have the flight ticket number. You should be able to add that. I think within 6 months you can add it. So if you've got obviously you know the date, but if I think when you're adding flights, they want the date and the ticket number. So if you look on your original confirmation email, there's a good chance the ticket number will be on there. And then go into, log into whichever points company it is, whether it's BA or One World or Star Alliance, and claim missing points. And they normally do go back 6 months. So it's worth a try. If you've got the ticket number, they always ask for the ticket number. I keep getting passed between the different parts of the BA app website. I do usually book direct, but was spoiled as my old employer used to do all the travel bookings. They can't claim the points though, unless your old employer had I don't know how the business account works, but a previous girlfriend, we had a family, we were linked on a family account until she went on holiday with her daughter with my points because they were in the family account. And I was claiming all their points into the family account because I was paying for our travel. So, yeah, but I'm not going to that too much. I'll check the ticket number. It's only 5 weeks ago. Yeah, I'm pretty sure on the BA website, because I have claim points in the past, it's the ticket number, not the booking reference, not the flight number. There's actually a ticket number. It's about 8 or 9 digits. So, who have we got? We've got 5 people watching. Well, as I said, I'm not going to ask anyone to share the stream today because I'm sort of finding my feet. Yeah, I'm thinking next Thursday, 11 o'clock in the morning. I might do one at the weekend. I think I'll test one on Saturday morning. Unfortunately, at the moment, I can't really do Sunday mornings because friends of mine live stream on a Sunday morning. And although I wouldn't really affect their channel, Airliners Live, best plane spotting channel on the web, over 1 million subscribers, they can't be wrong. It's absolutely fantastic. But during the summer months, they start filming quite early, and it's just good manners. I don't want to clash with them. But I think they'll be going back to sort of 10 o'clock in the morning. So I might do like a breakfast show on a Sunday when the clocks go back. Oh, take a breather. What's out the window? What are we looking at? Anyone tell? Looks sunnier than Blackburn. Oh, blue. Look at the engines back there. I must have been in business class. I don't know where that is. Any ideas? Does anyone know where this is? Obviously not a tiny little island. I wonder. 40 minutes of me talking nonsense. So, it's an AA ticket number, BA co-chair. Yeah, that should be it. That should be what you need. I think on the BA website, go into your account, go into your Avios, claim. There's a thing, an actual section, claim missing points, and then put the airline in and put the ticket number in. It asks for the date, which it doesn't really need, but I'm pretty sure that's what it does. Basically, any information you've got, and I put it in processing, it's about 2 or 3 weeks. It does say it can take forever because they're just covering themselves, but that's where it is. Anyway, Rachel, where are you off to next? Where have you got booked next? And who else has got a trip booked? There's only 3 of you. Surely somebody's got a holiday booked. I'm supposed to be in Amsterdam on the 31st of July. That's my next trip. Going to the Corridon Hotel. Meeting up with another creator that I'm going to do the gold card chase with in January. So that should be good. Travels with Marco Polo. He's on Instagram. It's a hobby for him. He loves it. He's everywhere. I think he's still got emerald status. So yeah, meet up with him and then try and get in the BA lounge. Not till next year. And where are you going next year, Rachel? Where's on the cards? Still trying to work out where this is. We're nearly coming into land. Well, it's brown enough to be somewhere hot. That blue sky, blue sea and sky we saw. So we've come in from the coast. Where are we? I can't. It's my footage, and I haven't a clue. Well, that's not going to make it easy, is it? So has anyone else got a trip booked? Is anyone else planning on getting away somewhere sunny? Somewhere exotic? Dun, dun, dun. Right, okay. Tails. Well, it looks nice. Actually, no, we missed it. Because that's the moon, by the way. What you just saw up there, the big yellow circle, which is normally the sun. This is a blood moon sunrise. Heathrow. That was me plane spotting at Terminal 5. Yeah, that red coloured soil, but I don't know. I'll find out. I'll find out for next time. I'll check the video. But yeah, this is Heathrow. We haven't got a plane that close to us. Well, guys, I think I'm going to tie this chat up. We've done nearly 45 minutes. What I am sort of planning is an hour on a Thursday morning. I said I might try Saturday morning. Where's that? Fascinating, isn't it? I actually put this footage together ages ago. Better go. See you in AL chat. Right, Rachel. I don't chat much. It's not like the old days. Became pretty antisocial when I had the problem with my leg. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the chat today. And yeah, thanks very much, guys, for popping along. And I will see you all, hopefully, see you all soon. Bye for now.